Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Will, and this is my journey in terms of using velocity banking, and I've modified it to kind of like pay down my debt. This is just a weekly recap. This is day 902 of me using velocity banking to pay down debt. So, as I mentioned earlier, I got paid 7/10/26. $1,845.13. That's from my W-2 job, 2 weeks of work in Northern California. I also received $600 in rental income. So far for the month, I brought in $2,445.13. Now, this rental income came in from where I lived in the Atlanta metropolitan area. I took on a roommate for about 5 to 7 years, and that roommate was paying me $400 a month. I did not frivolously spend that money, but I used it to acquire additional properties. So I thank God and feel blessed that I was able to find that roommate. Now, the $600 that came in, I had to use $300 of it for handyman services, so I'll just put repairs on one of the properties. So that left me with $300. Now I took that $300 and I'm going to show you later where I put it on the card. So the credit card that I'm using for velocity banking that I'm looking to pay down, some velocity banking advocates have called it a debt weapon, a debt tool, an operational account, but it is one of my credit cards that I wanted to pay down using the velocity banking method. On that particular day, initially it was $7,000, but if you watch my previous videos, I also dropped $1,845 on that last month. So every month, at a minimum, I'm putting one of my paychecks for the month. And in some of the other videos, you'll see that they say the first of the month and the 15th of the month. You can see from my example, I got paid the 10th of the month, and the 24th of the month should be my next paycheck. So this month, I took another $1,845.13 of my W-2 income and put it on the entire balance from last month, $5,950.20, and that brought the balance down to $4,105.07. Now, in addition to that, as I said, $600 came in from rental income, $300 went out the door to repairs, and I took that $300 and added it to the credit card again, $4105.07. That brought me down to today's total of $3,805.07. Now, I am using this credit card because it is my debt tool, debt weapon, operational account that I'm really trying to pay off until I go to the next credit card. So throughout the month, I'll show you where this card is going to go back up because I'm still charging gas, food, groceries. Yesterday I went to KFC. I charged that on it. What else? I need to put some gas in it for the week. And I may pick up some more groceries, some housing, cleaning chemicals. But in general, this is the card that I'm concentrating my 2 weeks of pay in to try to pay it down and revolve out of it. So the debt on this card is going to go back up, but because I'm dropping my paycheck on it, it's bringing it down. Also, this credit card has a 0% balance transfer. So I transferred earlier about $7,000, and that's why I was up to its limit, and I'm working it down. And they came back again about last week, as I mentioned in my videos, offering me another 0% balance until 8/31/26. So as soon as I paid this card, as soon as I paid the 1845 this month, a couple of days later, they offered me another 0% transfer, but it's going to be at so they're offering 0% for 12 months, and I can transfer between now until 8/31/26. Now it's going to be a transfer fee of 5% every time that I do it. So I'm going to try to wait till I have a larger amount on some of the other cards. Once I get this card down, then I'm going to transfer over here and pay the fee. So say I transfer $5,000 from another credit card over here. Let's see what the fee will be. 5,000 at 0.05. That's going to be $250. So I need to see if the fee is worth it, and I think it probably will be for 12 months and paying the $250. So I'll just check that out. Yeah, so definitely I was surprised after I made that large payment. The next day they offered me this, I guess to get more money out of it. So yeah, that's just a recap. So as I'm doing velocity banking, and as some of the advocates have talked about, I'm taking at least one of my entire paycheck and I'm putting it on the debt weapon that I'm trying to pay down. And in this case, the credit card about 2 months ago was at maybe $7,500, and I'm dropping this on it, and I'm still paying. So when I get that next paycheck of $1,845 and some rental income, the bulk of it is going to go toward my housing and the other credit cards that I have. The other credit cards, they're also 0% because I improved my credit, and I got a number of 0% credit cards offered. All right, so if you want to work with me or my team and see what we can do to help you, you got my telephone number and email. Just give me a call. Have a great day. Bye-bye.